How you doing? I'm going to talk about Apple. As I'm sure we all know, the company Apple. So I'm not going to waste time and give you a background overview. Instead, I'm just going to talk about some ratios that I like to take into consideration before I make an investment decision. First things first, Apple right now is priced at 117.81 as I make this video. I'm looking for an entry of about 112 to 114. So a couple ratios that I like to take into consideration are the first one being the PE ratio. I think this is incredibly important. And right now Apple's at a 12.78. Now to me this is incredibly low, which is, as we know, what a PE ratio is. I'm not gonna sit here and explain these ratios because I think if you're investing that you should be able to know these types of things. And if you don't, you should go and teach yourself. So a PE ratio of 12.78 of a company the size of Apple that could take the cash out of the bank and buy every single professional sports team in North America, and the PE ratio is 12.78, super low. Get into this thing. Secondly, the debt equity ratio. It may be a little bit high at 143%. However, this is manageable. If this thing gets over 200%, if this debt equity ratio grows, then I would be a little concerned. But as of now, personally, I can handle that. PEG ratio, 0.48. That's obviously a good thing. This thing is undervalued according to the PEG. Quick ratio, 0.71. So that's okay, I suppose. It could be worse. It could be less than 0.71. And the current ratio is 1.1. That's a bit concerning, but again, not the end of the world. And the beta is 1, so it trades with the market. Same volatility, similar anyways. And I think overall, for me, this thing is a good looking stock. And I think it's a great investment. In my personal opinion, I believe Apple is going to hit $200 a share. And then maybe over a 10-year span, this thing is going to be around 400 to 500. And then they're going to have to split the stock again. And then when you own these shares, you're going to get more shares. And it's just going to be a lovely, lovely effect. And I urge you to be bullish on Apple. If you're bearish, I want to see your comment. And I want you to make a video saying why you're bearish. And I want you to tag me in that video so then we can have a discussion on this. This is how confident I am with this company. You could buy this stock right now and you would be okay. If you're thinking and you're looking long term, you will be okay. So guys, I'm not going to ramble on about this. This is my first video on this channel. And I just thought it would be fun to make a video on actually the biggest company, and they will be a $1 trillion company. Whether you like their products or not, that's irrelevant. This is a stock to own. I don't care if you own an Android phone. I own an iPhone. And if you own an Android, that's great. But you should still buy Apple stock. Although I gotta say that Microsoft chart has been looking nice lately. I think that thing's coming back down a little bit, but then it's gonna go back up. But maybe that's the next company I'll talk about on my next video. Let me know, guys, what you think, what company you want to hear me talk about, and I'll be very opinionated over that company, as I am with Apple. I am bullish, bullish, bullish. Thanks, guys.